So this lady goes viral for calling her boyfriend to order some food while she's with the side dude. Y'all got to check this out. And this, I mean, like I said, I don't know if these are staged, but if they're not, people are being goofy just doing it. And it's just, there's a lot of goofiness. But we're gonna present it as if it's 100% authentic so that we can have a discussion about it. Because this is happening, whether it's happening specifically in this video or just in general, we do know that it does happen. So we're going to have a conversation.
Hello.
So
What you doing?
I'm just getting on. What you doing?
Nothing. With my friend. Can you order me some food?
Yeah, what you want?
I think is Chick-fil-A still open?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. Probably like Applebee's. Applebee's, yeah.
Applebee's?
Mm-hmm.
You into it?
No, that's why I'm asking you to send me some food.
What you want?
Hold on.
Just get whatever. I'm gonna eat whatever.
Can you do the 2 for $20? It's the loaded mashed potatoes, the chicken.
All right, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to pause that because she did start by saying she was chilling with her friend on the phone. Now, maybe the guy on the other end assumed it was a female friend. I don't know. This is it's depressing to me to watch all of this, but I'm gonna make it through. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And then the fajitas.
She just got
And two large lemonades. The fajitas and then the 2 for $20.
2 for $20?
Mm-hmm.
What you need 2 meals for?
Cause it's me and my friend. We hungry. My friend, you don't know her.
I don't know her.
Okay, so just send it. Don't be like that.
What you mean don't be like that? Let me see your friend.
Uh-oh.
Why do you wanna don't do that. You are not my dad.
First of all, where you at though?
Uh-oh.
I'm downtown.
They ain't tell me downtown.
Yeah. Why are you acting like that? Are you gonna send it or not?
Shit.
Why are
Sounds
you
like
laughing?
he's on to it. There you go, bro.
Okay, well send it. Tell me like what's going on. I'm
Where
hungry.
the fuck you need 2 drinks for?
Because we have 2 throats. Duh.
Uh,
I ain't never seen you eat that much.
Okay, I'm gonna share with my friend, and I want to share my whole meal, so I was just gonna give her her own.
No, I'm not getting her. I got you.
Okay, well just still get the 2 large drinks, and just get like some fries on the side too.
yo.
I got
You're
you.
on some weird shit.
How am I on some? No, you're on some weird shit. You on some insecure shit. What the fuck?
Insecure.
See? You see that? She's telling this guy that he's being insecure because he thinks that she's doing exactly what she's doing. Man, that's a flip. She's doing exactly what he thinks she's doing. And he's being insecure. Man, that's twisted, man. They twisted out here, man. Excuse me. All right, let me let it finish up. It's almost done.
Weird shit.
That's what yeah.
But you ain't never had friends. Now you got friends.
Okay, so because I have friends now, you're mad because you don't have no friends?
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying, tell that bitch about her own food. Or tell that nigga about his own food.
Now it's okay. Now it's about a nigga.
Yeah.
It is about
Okay.
a nigga. though.
Well, you broke and ain't got it anyway, so I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Wow. She said he a broke nigga anyway. Because he didn't want to buy food for her and the side dude. Now, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's
What we gonna eat?
they hungry though. All right, let me. Okay, guys. This is definitely. This is a problem. Like, here's the thing. The goofy segment is all around. Again, We got the woman trying to bait some guy into buying her and another dude some food. Meanwhile, he's recording her doing it, and it's on the internet. Okay, let's unpack. Let's unpack this, okay? Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you come back. I'm trying to talk to y'all about this. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. The debauchery of this whole situation, the absolute animosity, the arrogance, the disrespect. There's just so many words that describe this situation. But the lack of loyalty on so many sides is the problem. So let's unpack layer one. Layer one is the dude that she's with obviously ain't got no money to buy them food in the first place. Let's start with layer one. So you got a guy on the phone who obviously can pay for food, but you're cheating on that guy with a guy who can't even pay for food. We don't know if he's in his mama house or what he's doing, but he can't even get them no food. Now, as a man, you got to be able to feed somebody. That's layer one. Layer two, in the video, he mentions that she just got finished servicing him before she called this dude. So, of course, she's a little hungry because she just put in a little work. And would probably go kiss that man in the mouth later after having this dude's little dirty balls in her mouth. Ugh. Nasty. You understand what I'm saying? That is some nasty work right there. Now, layer three, the internet. Well, no, let's talk about the dude. Let's talk about the dude. Sir, it's not a flex. It's not. It's not a flex to film yourself being a broke side dude. That's not a flex. Yeah, you got the cheeks, but she's still hungry. And so that's not going to last long if you can't at least feed the woman. Like, here's the thing. I get it. I mean, I guess it's different if it's like a side chick versus a side dude. I've never been like a side dude, so I'm not really sure how that works. But I would assume that in a situation like this, the last thing you would want is this woman to have to call the regular dude or the other dude. Because it could have just been she talking to a bunch of people. She didn't have a ring on her finger. So, you know, what doesn't excuse the behavior. I'm just saying young-minded thinking. So it's immature thinking, so you can expect that. But let's say for this guy, the guy on the side dude, you know, he's doing his thing and he gets this woman pregnant who might have some other dude who may think that he's her dude, and it just starts additional debauchery. And he's out there like it's a flex. Dude, you caught up in some goofiness. You don't know this guy on the phone. He might want to kill you for this if he finds out. And she would think it's all funny and cute and cool and all that, just like a lot of women out here, unfortunately. They think it's cool to get two dudes fighting over them. It's like an attention-seeking thing. And I know I'm not supposed to say that because I'm not a woman, but I know there's women out here who would agree that there's some attention-seeking women out here, and sometimes that attention is getting dudes to like beef over them. They like that. They like that. I don't get it, man. And then at the end, they're both like, what are we going to eat? Because they just being goofy. I don't know. Is it goofy to anybody else? It might be. Maybe they don't understand it. Maybe they don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So for the ladies, need y'all to be careful out there. Because who knows who else this dude is the side dude to. Right? Fellas, be careful out there. They're hitting your pockets left and right, and a lot of guys are just falling for it. Subscribing to something that literally they'll never have attainable. Just putting themselves in a situation you don't understand. There is dudes out here that don't like when you do that with their girl. And they don't have many levels of conflict resolution. Some of these guys. Considering the fact that numbers-wise, women outnumber men, right? Everybody knows that. So if women outnumber men, you should just find you a different woman. Especially if you can't even feed the side. You can't even feed the side. How you a broke side? You can't even be that. That's just ridiculous, man. Lady going viral after calling her boyfriend to order food for her and her side dude. She went viral for this. She's viral. For that activity. Negative attention. And so if the guy didn't know what was going on, now he does know. But props to the dude on the phone for at least calling out the bullshit. I appreciated that. At least he said, look, hold up a second. What you need 2 meals for? And then the expectation was that he was just going to buy some food for her and her friend, who he obviously didn't know. And at the end, he mentioned, yeah, he knew it was a dude. Because it's just nasty out here. It's just dirty out here. It's grimy these days. People are just grimy. And we're supposed to operate within this without hauling off and hurting people. Like, you don't know. Like I said, that guy might not be that nice on the other end. He might find this young man who posted this and be on some crazy stuff. So what's the point? It's a fog of goofiness. It's just it's too many layers to the goofy, and you don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. I really don't. I have no idea where to start. I'm gonna start with I want some music. Anyway, let me turn it down a little bit. A little bit of background music. I had to relax myself because I'm worried for the generations ahead when it comes to stuff like this. These are the things that they're seeing that somebody's finding acceptable. From the woman leaving her man for paying a bill. Look, ladies, if you got a man, you might have to help him out at some point in time. You know, because that's the point. Y'all are together. So sometimes somebody's up, somebody's down. Y'all got to work together on that. I've seen homeless people with strong relationships. So it really doesn't come down to money. It really is like, am I for this person? Is this person for me? Are we trying to build? When it's all about money, money comes and money goes. And so will you. You see what I'm saying? So you'll never be able to lock anything down if it's just about money. Now, on the loyalty side of it, once you commit to someone in whatever regard, now I'm not saying you just talking and y'all get together once a month and y'all knock it out. That's, that's not a relationship, but y'all get together. I'm talking about like an actual relationship. Like, you speak every day or you live together, that kind of thing. And you just out here in the streets expecting the person who's providing whatever that initial situation is to take care of your street running. That's just nasty work, man. And for some reason, we think it's cute. It's not. This is not cute. It's not cool. We're talking about legacy here. We're talking about the future. And nobody seems to understand how much time we waste with goofy. You see my frustration, right? Because these clips are coming to me frequently about these, and I don't want to get into the whole relationships things on every episode of a podcast. I do want to say that there's too much goofy out here. We did the episode about Safari and Erica yesterday. She was slandering this man's name left and right. You would have sworn he was the devil incarnate. Then he drops the videos of her acting up. So people got some stuff with them, man. And there's a lot of dirty, weird-minded, just, I don't know what to call them. I don't want to say the term evil. I feel like they're more confused than evil, if that makes sense. Like, if you give somebody a skewed perspective of the world and then expect them to make informed and correct decisions within that same world, they're going to make their decisions based on the skewed perspective that you gave them. So that's just like the first lady. If this guy really told her, look, as long as I pay everything, you stay with me. If I all of a sudden can't, then you got the right to go, right? If he said that to her, which I feel like there's some guys that will do that. They lead with their pockets, and so their pockets are all that hold them in the relationship. So the person's only loyal to your pockets. So if your pockets drop and die, they don't have nothing to be loyal to because they're only loyal to your pockets. That's number one. Loyalty is fleeting. People are just jumping and going this way and that way. Everybody's splintered between a bunch of different things that they want and a bunch of different people that they think they want and a bunch of different lifestyles that they think they want. It's almost like we have so many options that we get confused and make the wrong choices. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. It could be just me. I don't care if it's just me. But I'm just tired of seeing it. It's just messy. We just messy. It is what it is. The human race, at least in America, is messy. I'm not saying that every other country isn't messy. Everybody's got their mess with them, but boy, do we take the cake with some of these videos. And it's brown people. We already have issues with our own environments. And instead of dealing with that, we going stop running the streets for so long, man. Like you get your time. You're entitled to it as a youth, as they call it, right? But at some point, we gotta be accountable for this bad behavior, man. This is sad. It is sad state of affairs out there. For the fellas, for the ladies, for everybody. And it's all because we're fed with so much bad information, we can't operate on good information in a general sense. People have their morals, but it's like we're just inundated with bad information. None of this is good information. Gentlemen, stop being side dudes. Stop being broke side dudes. Ladies, stop having the side dudes. If you want to be with the broke dude, just be with the broke dude. Don't play with the other guy, because then he might wild out and harm you and the guy you messing with. And then lastly, stop putting it on the internet as if it's a flex that your so-called girl called her other so-called guy to get so-called food for the two of y'all, and you can't even afford the food. You don't want her to make the phone call. That's not a flex, dude. But to some, it is. And that's what I'm saying. We just, bad information, man. Bad information. That's a bunch of bad information. I ain't even worried about it, honestly. I'm not even worried about it. So I'm gonna run it back, or at least let it finish. I think it was done. I feel like it was done.
Oh, you gonna eat? I'm
Yeah, let's see here. Hold on.
Oh,
tired of eating
that's
that
crazy. You can't never get tired.
I'm tired of eating that pussy. I know you're tired of eating this dick up. You don't even know. That's crazy.
Which one McDonald's?
McDonald's is crazy. I'm not eating that shit.
Now here's the funny part. I didn't even catch that last part. He said McDonald's is he too good for McDonald's, but he can't afford the food. Can anybody help me with this? I'm sorry. I'm getting upset because I just don't understand where we are now. Like I can't talk to folks. Everybody's angry, and it's probably because they're part of these weird situations. Where's the loyalty at on any of them? He's not even committed enough to her to make sure she got food to eat, other than the sausage he got in his pants. That's ridiculous, man. Now, like I said, it might be staged. It might be staged. But even if it's staged, it's still goofy. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's staged, it's still goofy. Because to someone, that's an actual story that has or is happening. And nobody's speaking out against that. I'm sure in the comments they went back and forth. Yeah, girl, do your thing. Then some of it was basically what I was saying, which is, dude, that's not a flex. Get out of there. That's toxic. So we do have people on both sides. We got good people on both sides, right? Where's the unifying mark, though? Like, how do we get everybody on one accord so that we can just, I hate to say live life peacefully and be on some Rodney King type of crap. Like, yeah, we all just get along. But I don't want to say can't we all just get along. I feel like it's can't we all just get some money? And if we spending time doing this and the goofiness, how we moving forward? This is, you know what? I'm going to get overly emotional in here. I'm going to stop. You see, Zora, I get overly emotional sometimes about these things. Because I see the future. You see what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing it. And it's vivid to me. So I wonder why nobody else is seeing that. And then when you try to talk to folks, they're like 20 feet ahead. They're not thinking 20 years. They're not thinking 10 years. They're thinking maybe the rest of the day. Their brain is only connected to, the present. And when you try to talk to somebody who's only connected to the present about what their current action actually has, cause and effect, they can't grasp it because they only live in one realm. And so it becomes a frivolous conversation to try to ask people not to do things like this. The people who do. Like if you run into somebody that's just on some goofy, foul stuff and you tell them, hey, I think you shouldn't do that. I think that's stupid. And you're trying to be the voice of reason. 9 times out of 10, they first have an excuse. They always have one. It's prepared. It's in the pocket. They're ready for it. And number 2, that excuse is goofy. And if you argue with goofiness, now you just got 2 goofy people arguing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can't have a conversation with a person whose perspective is twisted anyway. How you gonna bring them right? And it's all because of what we're consuming. We're consuming nothing but goofiness. I don't know. I know I'm getting too serious. It's too early in the morning. It's Monday. I'm sorry. But when I see these kind of situations, when I see them, I didn't need, a lot of times I don't even want to click on stuff like this. And if you're on the Facebook side of it, make sure you catch the live feed on YouTube. I cannot see a Facebook chat right now if you're actually in there. Nonetheless, when I see stuff like this come up, I don't even really want to speak on it, but I look at the comments and realize how many people actually think that this is okay behavior. All of the layers that I just mentioned problems with. Somebody thinks it's cool that dude is is knocking off shorty, whatever the situation is, and he's playing side dude. People think it's cool that she's calling for the food. It's just a dirty situation. And I'm scared. I don't want to use the term scared. I'm not scared. I'm worried. There you go. Much better. And we do all have to take accountability for our actions. Because the only thing you have is your balls and your word. And for your ladies, that sort of means you, but you understand what I'm saying. And you don't break them for nobody. You don't break your word. You see what I'm saying? And if you're a real person, if you're a type of person that has real morals, you're not going to really want to be involved in all that. You're not going to want to record it and put it on the internet, even if it's staged. You see what I'm saying? Unless you're doing like an actual movie or something, and this is a scene in the movie, and that just happens to be a clip of that scene. I get that. But that's not what that is. That's the goofiness, is what that is. That's just, it's a sad state of affairs, guys. It's nasty work going on out here. And y'all got to understand that if you are not careful, you're going to come away from something in that world, sorry, that you don't want to come away with. You don't. You know, they technically don't. So, nonetheless, I know we're getting to the bottom piece of our hour here. Powerful hour. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for coming in late, for everybody that stepped in late. Appreciate it. I just want y'all to take one last look at that headline over there, because we're getting ready to get off of that. You know why? Because that, my friends, is the bullshit.